Hi everybody, foXnoMad here, and today I want to help you travel smarter by reviewing this New Balance Performance Waist Pack. And after trying several of these, it's become one of my favorites for running, and for two main reasons, which is one, it's large enough to carry all the things that I need it to carry, and two, it's actually comfortable when running as well. The New Balance Performance Waist Pack has a simple form factor with some clever design choices. It's 22 by 3 by 12 centimeters, made of mostly lycra mesh, a water-resistant material that's durable against scratching. And there are several color options of this performance waist pack, but just be aware if you're not getting the all black or the all blue, for some reason the other color options are twice the price. I don't know why that is, but that's just something to note. If you want to save a little bit, just go with the all blue or the all black. On the front here, you've got this top facing pocket. Sorry, no dual side pocket, although it does look like it, but this front pocket is small enough to hold a set of keys, maybe some cash or other small items. In the main compartment here, which is more spacious enough to hold a wallet and an iPhone 11 for example, there's plenty of space left over for a small set of keys also. There's another smaller compartment here as well if you want to separate coins or keys from your phone screen to avoid scratching, but it won't fit an iPhone 11 for example, or most other newer smartphones. But at least there is some way to divide things up if you want to. On the back, the mesh here keeps the performance waist pack feeling light, especially when you're running. I've used this now in 35 degrees Celsius heat and above. I've had plenty of sweat to throw at it, and I do like how much it breathes. One small thing I like about the zipper on the main compartment is that when you're running, it doesn't creep up or open at all. Some other running waist packs will tend to do that if the zipper teeth are large enough, so good on New Balance here. And many of these features wouldn't mean much if the performance waist pack wasn't actually comfortable to wear when you're running. And the good news is, for the most part, it is. Mostly. And that mostly largely depends on what you pack in here. The large elastic straps on the side do a good job of holding it on tight, but they have a tendency to loosen a bit after every use, so you'll need to tighten them up after each run. You've got these elastic bands here to help prevent any loose straps. While the large lock on the back isn't the smoothest, it does get the job done. When loaded up light with an ID card, phone, and keys, this pack does well, but you'll really have to tighten the straps. They sort of loosen up when you're running, but then when you take them off and you put it back on, it seems to tighten up again. So every time you use the performance waist pack, you'll have to do some readjustment, but it's not too much of a big deal. It takes a couple of seconds. Now, when it is loaded up full, the performance waist pack starts to feel a bit top heavy when you're running, almost as if the straps are holding on a bit too high. The pack doesn't move much and it's very light. Once you get a feel for how the waist pack holds and you begin to trust that the straps will hold, it's not that big of a deal. And after hours and hours of running with this waist pack on, these straps have held up pretty well. I'll have to do a road test review to follow up in a couple months, so subscribe if you don't want to miss that. But so far, so good on durability. But there's one thing that I did notice, which could be just my specific pair, but if you look in closely here, you can kind of see right there, see that little thing? Yeah, so that little thing makes me wonder if the straps are being pushed too hard, or I'm just filling it up too much, I'm really stretching it. So I'll definitely have to do a road test review of this in a couple months to see how well it holds up. So overall, I really like this waist pack. I think it's a good option for a lot of people, especially those of you who really need something that's going to hold all of your stuff. A lot of these waist packs tend to be smaller, so they tend to be just made for a couple of cards, a couple of keys, and maybe a phone. But if you need something a little bit larger than that and you want something that's light and comfortable, the performance waist pack does a pretty good job about it. If anything, I'd say the one drawback of this design is that if you want something that is actually slimmer, and New Balance does make slimmer and smaller waist packs, then this one might seem just a little bit large to you. So this one just might be a little bit big. So if you're somebody who just wants really the slimmest and most minimal waist pack that you can find, this one isn't it. But if you want something with a little bit of space and a little bit of size, and one that's very comfortable to wear as well when you're running or walking, then I'd highly recommend you take a look at the New Balance Performance Waist Pack. If you want to check it out, I'll link to the Performance Waist Pack down in the description box under the subscribe button below, and I'll link to the road tested review down there as well if you want to take a look and see how this holds up after a few months, or any of the other reviews I've done after months, years, and just all kinds of durability tests. If you want to check that out, that's also under the subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.